Today on In the Woodyard, it's a cherry stacking day. Here we go. So for the last week, I have been on vacation with my family up in northern Wisconsin, doing a whole lot of nothing. Shot a few videos while I was there, went to my brother Ken's, you saw all those already. But now I've got to get busy on this cherry here. I've only got about a half a day, it's already the afternoon, so I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try to put a dent in this baby here. This has to get off the ground. It's been sitting here for quite a while now, so I gotta get it stacked. And I have another load coming in, probably like in a week or so. I've got a load from John he's gonna bring me. It's gonna be a third of a load of cherry and a third of a load of birch and a third of a load of maple. So my plan is that, well, I probably won't have this stacked by the time he gets here, but my plan is to probably place the cherry and the birch down on this end, because I figure if I put the birch like right in here, I'll clear some of this out. He can put the cherry right here, and they can cut it and I can stack it right with the rest of the cherry there. And then I got all this open right here, so I can put the birch right in here. That's the plan. And then up over here where I've got all that maple from that last truckload of maple that I bought, that's almost done. Well, it's all the good stuff is stacked. We just got some cleanup to do now, so I'm not worried about that. We'll get to that. So right in here, this needs to be cleaned up. So what I'm planning on doing is moving these pallets out of here, and I can put the maple right here, and then it can be stacked right in this area too. And like I've said before, a lot of you have seen, I put the wood where it's gonna be stacked. No sense moving it around 100 times. Just put it where it's gonna be, cut it, split it, stack it right there. So that's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna get busy now on this. My plan is that I've already got about, well, right about here is about 8 feet. And there's a couple more, but I'm just going to continue all the way out to about right here, and that'll give me 16 feet, so I'll get 2 full cords here, and I'm just going to work that way into the pile. That is the plan. So a lot of stacking's got to get done, so I'm going to get busy right now. So as you just saw, I got this row over here complete. It's 2 full cords. So there it is. Just got some cleanup to do with some kindling pieces and some chunks that got to go back. And now I'm going to take this corner piece that I built right here, and it's going to go right here. And I'm going to run that direction now. So just going to walk this one in here and put it down and start the stackage once again. So I don't know if you notice, but a lot of times what I do on the end, I put the cheaper, like this one right here, you can see is pine. I put the cheaper, smaller, less solid pellets on the ends, because that's not going to be on the ground at all, and it's just got to hold the end up. This one right here is a 4-footer. Well, actually I think it's probably like 5 feet, this one right over here. It's 4 feet wide this way, but then it's 5 feet high, but I had to go down into the bottom there, so it's right down to the ground. So I don't know what it is. Well, actually I should just measure it. I've got a broken tape measure here. I can measure it. Well, we'll find out how big was this one. It is 5 foot, just like I thought. So it's 5 foot high, but it's off the ground a good 6 inches because it's a pretty high one, and it dips down a little bit there. So I usually stack 50 inches, 51, 52, somewhere in there, because it will settle some. So now this one here, I will stack at 4 feet, which is a smaller pallet, and 4 feet is going to be, if I go from the bottom of the pallet, is going to be right about here. So I just have to do a little crisscrossing and build it up a little bit. So that's what's going to happen. So now we're going to start going that direction. See if we can get another couple of these buggers done today. It's a beautiful day out today. Sun is shining, birds are singing, the wind is blowing. It's about 85, but there's a nice breeze and it's not humid. So I am still lactating, as you can see though, still sweating a lot. So time to build some more. Here we go. So there it is. I stacked for almost 5 hours And I finished the first cord. That was probably 3/4 was done already, finished that. Then I did a second cord. Then I did 2 more cords. And then I cleaned this all up right here. And I got ready to go with another run, going that direction. So what I do is I kind of zigzag. I started back in that corner, went across that way, then started here, and I went this way, finished it off. They came back over here, and I'm going to go this way. So I kind of just zigzag back and forth. So you got to clear spots off, so as you go, you got places to put down new pallets. Now all this will go right here, and then I'll have an open spot back there. Once I get all this stacked, then I'll put another pallet over there, and then I'll go back that direction again. So it's toasty out here. It was supposed to be around 90 today. It was probably 88. Not a lot of wind, but not humid, so it wasn't too bad. I got a bunch done. I got a good start on it, and there's still a lot to go. Because this whole pile of cherry goes all the way down to here, and I want to get this done as soon as I can, because I've got a pile of oak back here that really needs to get stacked, because it's been sitting on the ground now for a month, at least a month. And oak on the ground is not good. Oak on the ground goes mold. Most other wood doesn't, but oak is pretty bad that way. And so here it is. This all needs to be stacked. This whole pile here is wood that I got for free, so it needs to get done as soon as possible and get stacked. So those 2 things are high on my list, is to get the cherry off the ground stacked and to get this oak stacked over here right behind me. And then I'm going to get another truckload. And then I've got lots of places to go cut wood, so it doesn't ever end. It just keeps going. So I can tell I have had off for a week where I haven't done much. My back is tired. Usually I can go a good 8-9 hours of stacking. I had enough. And I did not use the tractor today. A lot of people probably wondering, how come you got that tractor and you don't use it? Well, I don't need it all the time. So I cleaned up. I had 2 wheelbarrows full plus this, because I have to be able to get it inside of there to scoop it out, and I just put it in a wheelbarrow and took it back. So if I would have used the tractor, it would have been one, not even a full trip with the bucket. To start it up for that little bit is no big deal. This wood is actually pretty clean. There wasn't a lot of sawdust even, because I kind of cleaned some of it up as I went. So tomorrow I plan on doing some more stacking. That's my plan. Trying to keep going on that pretty much every day, do a little bit of stacking. So that's what's going to happen. So between now and tomorrow, when you come back, because you're going to be back, because I'm coming back, you got to be here if I'm here. Get outside, get cutting. That's it for today, folks. Good night, Irene.